What are some of the most common underlying problems with sexual relationships? I know the internet is a big one. Sex addiction online, that kind of thing.
I don't have a problem with adult videos. That's what we call porn sexologists. I have a problem with it when it is substituted where somebody would rather have sex with the computer than with their partner, and that happens to a lot of people. It's why sexologists make money a lot. But the interesting part is some of the underlying problems is where somebody doesn't get to know the person's between the ears before between the legs.
Very nice. It's a metaphor.
And it's a met. Before you get into somebody, you want to meet them in their mind. Because how do you know, Max? Like, how do you know, Max, if this is a woman who likes to be touched like face before head, or a woman who likes to have her feet sucked, which is called shrimping. Oh, some women, it really turns them on, really.
Really?
And yes, when you look at the internet, you'll see all women and men look alike. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Guess what? Some women are face women, some women are hand women. That's what really turns them on.
I am an elbow armpit woman.
This is good.
Yes.
Elbow and armpits.
We have some questions for you from the audience before the show. So we're going to hopefully answer them better than V, at least. Can you... well, this is not me asking the question, of course.
A friend of yours.
Right. I'm friends with everyone. Can you tell us how one can improve fellatio techniques?
Fellatio, and often called oral sex.
That one.
Yes, that's right. One could hardly say, would you like to fellate baby, right? That is the verb. That is the verb. However, to improve, please, when you look at the adult films, everything looks like one position and one movement. One position and one movement. There is far more than that. First of all, I would actually start with fellatio with on the top of the body and work the way down, You can
fellate like a nipple?
Yes, absolutely.
New doors are opening for me.
I knew they would, and elbows. And do you know some people have orgasms on elbows, ears, armpits, and I know, not ejaculation, so this is sign for ejaculate. Okay, remember that. Okay,
right.
All right. But the interesting part is there's a lot of wonderful ways to fellatio, because who made this rule that it's only like this? Now, Max, who made this rule? You?
No.
No. Because first of all, it's safer if the mouth is on the shaft, and then you can do wonderful things on the head. And also, there's wonderful things you can do also if you're, if you're like kneading, yes, while you're having oral sex. And
pie and oral sex.
I'm telling you, see, isn't that great? I know. And I've never met a man yet. If you say, instead of doing this, which everybody does, I'd like to try something new on the sides of your penis and do something wonderful on the head, which is much safer. I've never met a man that says...
If I can play devil's advocate for just a second. If you've already convinced somebody to give you oral sex, you can't be that demanding.
But it's...
From my point of view...
No, but it's the person that is giving the oral sex that's going to say, wait till you see what I can do safely and better than just
You're right,
this.
You're going to say that.
You're right. And also remember, they do make flavored condoms if you're putting your mouth on a lot of people's penises and you don't know where they've been before you.
That is a good note to have.
Right, it is, which is why I brought you some, Max. Here's one for you.
Me, I'm not going to be needing
You're
these.
Not going to be needing. Take it with you for some of those friends of yours. Okay, all
right. Next question. How can I convince a girl to let me have behind sex with her?
Are you talking now, this is where sexologists have to get clear, okay? Is behind sex meaning behind the couch, rear vaginal, or anal entry? What do you think?
So many choices.
I know.
Let's go with anal.
All right, let's go with anal. Okay, let's go with anal sex. All right. What you want to do is, if you're going to go with anal, is first of all, you want to know that the anus has a very tight sphincter muscle. And the person...
That shouldn't be a problem for me.
Well, I know it's not, but it could be a person for who you are entering. And so the person who is on the bottom, we call the top, and the bottom. Okay, the person who's being entered is in charge, Max, not the person on top entering. The person being entered squeezes, relaxes, and of course the man's penis is very much well lubed, all right, well lubed, and a nice strong condom, which I brought one for you. Here you are. Yes, indeedy. Okay. And the interesting part is you want to go and squeeze, relax. The person on the bottom is going okay, and you go in shallow. No pushing, no thrusting, no like you're going toward a home base.
Well,
what you do is squeeze, relax,
I get the complaint that they don't know how far I'm in.
Thrust. Well, of course, by the way, Max, you want to be very polite thruster. Squeeze,
so I say,
relax.
Please and thank you?
Yes, you do. And you say, is this good? And you do shallow, 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 shallow.
See, I'm more of a,
squeeze,
that's good,
relax.
isn't it, baby?
I know. That's no. That's not the best. In fact, good communication after any kind of intercourse, mouth, vagina, or anus, is one where you say, what did you like? What didn't you like?
And clean up.
And what would you change? What would you change if we did this again?
All right,
and you clean up your penis and condom. Don't allow somebody else to do that.
I will do. I'm not a stranger, certainly.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Unfortunately, our time has come to an end. It's too short, like always. And,
are you talking about your private parts?
No, I'm talking about the interview.
Oh, the interview.
It has been absolutely enthralling. Thank you very much for being here.
Max, I brought
Dr.
you
Marilyn
something.
Volker, thank you.
Max, I brought you this. A toy for outer course. Outer course, of course, when you can't do intercourse or someone says no intercourse.
So I can just sneak up on someone and be like,
well, you might, or you could say, wait till you see, baby, how we're going to arouse you. Nice toy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miami University. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's
Take
wonderful.
care. Thanks a lot.
This is like that movie Memento, where like you go in reverse. Anyway, that's all the time we have here at Off the Wire. Don't forget to check us out at offthewire.tv. Head up our podcast. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And finally, take a look at the other UMTV shows on umtv.miami.edu.